Alright guys, so in this video we're gonna address the problem with check engine, which I narrowed down to mesh airflow sensor. So we picked one up at the junkyard. Has like 90-day warranty, so hopefully it will work. Got some math cleaner, so before we put it on we're gonna spray it. So let's get to this guy over here. Alright, so on Jettas the MAF is actually in a fairly easy location. Here's the MAF over here. So we just gotta get this off and pop it off, pull it out, see what it does. Alright, so let's get some work in here. First we're gonna get this up, then we're gonna up. So it should just pop. Let's see if we can get the little camera here. Our camera went down. Man down. Now we're gonna try to get this bad boy here. Get this off here. Boom. I like to use vice grip, by the way. Kind of locks itself. Easy peasy, beautiful. So once this off, you should be able just to kind of wheel it out from here. Good time to inspect your air filter too while you're on it, and check the valve cover for valve cover gasket leaks, which ours looks solid. Good. Alrighty, cool. Now just gotta get the screws off and get this bad boy off. Oh, and of course get the sensor off. So usually there's a little locking tab in there, but looks like in our situation, previous owner fucked it up or broke it, or shop. Okay, previous owner seemed like a guy that did not work on the vehicles, so most likely it was shop that did that. Alright, sweet. So now I just gotta undo a couple screws. Should be free. And this thing is going for good here. There's a mean screw. Shit was tight. I need a camera operator. I need YouTube to pay me. You can get here. This is unedited goodness for you guys. Well, I might add some special effects, but no editing. Come out, you bastard. Alright, so this is the old one. So when I ran a scan on it, it just seemed it was showing like low voltage on it, so it's probably fucked. But you never know. I mean, it looks like it's an original part, so might have been in there for a while. So before we slap a new one in there, there's a few things we want to look at. One, I want to make sure that the connection is the same. The camera's the other way. There we go. I want to make sure the connections are the same, that the pins are the same. You know, it's funny, the one out of it looks a lot fresher than the one we're putting on. This thing looks fucked. Like I see some rust, I see some debris in there, but we're gonna run some cleaner and see if we can clean it up a little bit. Alright, so what we're gonna do next, we're gonna put some good rag on one end and then use a shop vac to try to suck all that little debris out in there. Because it got there somehow, so that means it should be able to get sucked out from there. So let's hit this bitch. It's probably hard to tell, but I heard the suction, so it sucked all the little stuff out. So we're good to go here now. And the reason why we didn't want to pull the screen off, because it looks like this junkyard is very proud of their used parts, so they're pretty much painted the fuck out of things to see if it was tampered with or not. So I don't want to pull it out, pull the screen out, and then if it's defective, not being able to give it back, because they'll say like, well, you fucked it up. Alright, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna run some throttle body cleaner there, just to get all the shit off. And no, we're not running carb cleaner or anything like that. We're using actual mass airflow sensor cleaner, so it's specifically designed for MAFs. So it drives fast, it doesn't damage the electronic components, so it should be good to go. So as far as assembly, pretty much just reverse process of what we did. Try not to damage the mass airflow sensor. They are fragile. There's one. Let's see if we can get this guy in. And sometimes because you're lazy, it just requires more. All it would take is take one more clamp off, and it would have been like 10 times easier, but I don't feel like it. So this is again one of those things, right thing to do, not the really right way to do it, but what I'm talking about, if you guys wondering, this clamp, if I just take it off, I wouldn't have to like be in a weird ass position with a screwdriver here, but just for some reason not an option. Okay, I want to make sure that it seals good, there is no air leaks, so it should be somewhat tight. Don't strip the thread type of tight, but tight. Okay, so inspect your work, make sure that there is no big gaps anywhere, that it's sealed all good. And now we just gotta have to pop it back in. By the way, I looked at the filter, it looks like it's pretty much new, so the filter should be good. Was gonna replace it, but no need. Oh, and by the way, since if you have the cover off, I would say it's a good time to inspect your fluids, just to see if your fluid is good. Fluid looks clean. For the brake fluid here, just always good to double check. And of course you want to check your valve cover gasket leaks, because Mark 5s are known for that, but ours looks very clean. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to tetris this thing back together. Let's see if we can get the camera angle slightly better. So the easiest way to align it, in my opinion, is see this tab over here, and not tab, rubber bushing. There's a little stick there, so you kind of get it there, then kind of get it aligned, and it should press in. And if you get it right here, let's see, just gonna get it here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we got it everywhere. Man, that just popped back on by itself. I didn't even have to do anything. Okay, and that looks like it should be right around here. Alright, so that's back in place. Make sure that that's sitting right. Yep, sitting good. I gotta get this guy over here. Put back in. For good suction. There we go. So we get that. So clean, and I did check the throttle body before. It was clean as a whistle. Okay, so we got all that. Now we just gotta pop our broken sensor in. We should be good to go. Alright, so all that's done. All good. Alright, so also just want to double check, make sure that the battery is good. Battery looks brand new, so that's good. Let's put this cover back on. Oh, missed it. Nailed it. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we got all that taken care of. Now we'll start it up, let it idle, see what it does. So far we seem to be idling well, but before that it didn't have any problems idling until it actually would get warm. So we'll see what it does. No fancy tool here, just a cheap ass Maxi scanner.